Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week, and I'm going to be on for just a few minutes to say good morning and see how everybody's doing. So let me just put the word out that I did indeed come on this morning because I wanted to make sure that I'm on today because I won't be back for a week. Let me just let the group know that I'm here. Okay. I put the word out. I'm here. Good morning. It's a beautiful day, and I just want to take a minute with everyone to wish you a beautiful week. Like I said, I'll be back next Wednesday, but today I want it to be an amazing, beautiful day for everyone. So jump in here to Cuppa and let's say hello to each other. And I will wait for you to arrive. And you may not arrive because it's so late, and that's okay too. Maybe you'll watch it on the replay. I just want to come on and say I love you so much, and I'm going to say a short prayer for all of us for this coming week, that we may be healthy and happy and joyful and free. And I'm going to do the heart-brain coherence because I do that every day. So, hand on the heart and slow down the breathing and add in the love. That's the recipe. So if it's your first time watching or you've been watching for 6 years, we do it that way. And it's so easy and so simple, and it makes you feel so good. So breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Breathe in joy and breathe that joy back out into the world. And then we say affirmations. Our affirmations look like, I am worthy, I am enough, I am a spark of the divine. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I am healthy, I am happy, I am joyful and free. And we've been saying those affirmations over 400 days together. And if Deirdre were here, she would tell us just how many days we've been saying those, but that's okay. They are beautiful, beautiful affirmations, and they're changing our lives. Every time that we say them, speak them, write them, it's going into our subconscious mind. And that's what matters, because it's the internal change that's going to be important. Good morning, Andrea Gregg. I got caught up in one of those time warps. I was awake at 5 o'clock, and then the next time I looked at the clock, it was 6:30. So, so I'm going to come on. I'm here for just a minute, and wishing everyone a happy Wednesday and a happy week, because I won't be able to come back on until next Wednesday. I will be at the transplant games starting tomorrow. So I'm going to read a Kuan Yin card, and it is, "It's never too late." If you have forgotten who you are, know that your true self has not gone away and never will. Underneath every layer of conditioning, under all twisting and turning and trying to fit into some shape to please others, your true self remains true, ready, and waiting to rise up in original gorgeousness and glory. It is never too late for you to choose to be you. It's never too late. Never say never. That's what I say. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Good morning, Blue, Blue, Blue. So happy that you're here. All right, so the next reading will be Yogananda, and then we'll go into prayer time. So if you have prayers, please share. Put them in the comments so that we can all see them. And while I'm away this week, I'm hoping that somebody will jump in here and do the cuppa for you all. Because like I said, I've got early mornings that I have to be in Denver. Actually, I get to be in Denver. I'll be participating in the Transplant Games of America. And every day I'll be over there early, but I'll be thinking about all of you. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. Good morning, Annie 7. All right, so Yogananda says, "The ocean of spirit has become the little bubble of my soul, whether floating in birth or disappearing in death. In the ocean of cosmic awareness, the bubble of my life cannot die. I am indestructible consciousness, protected in the bosom of spirit's immortality." I love that. Seeing ourselves inside of a bubble. Isn't that amazing thought? And we are. You know, I always say I call on the bubble of Archangel Michael to keep us safe. But Yogananda is saying we're all in a bubble and we're all protected as beings of light, as consciousness, conscious awareness of who we are and what we are, and the fact that we are spirit. Good morning, Karen Ebenhack. One of our new P's. And Karen is going to show up in Virginia Beach at the retreat. So I want you all to get to know her, and you will get to know her very well if you're there in Virginia. Deirdre, thank you for sharing, honey. Oh, yes, our Blue is a singer. You know, yesterday was Maddie's birthday. She's one of Ruth's dogs, the only female out of the 3 dogs. And I played the Minion Happy Birthday song for her. And she listened. She listened to it. She watched it on my phone. It was so sweet. So happy belated birthday to Maddie. We celebrated her yesterday. She turned 12, I believe. 12 years old, little Maddie. Hello, Darlene. Thank you for being here. So anyway, as I said, I will be back next Wednesday, and I'm hoping that the cuppa will keep on going while I'm away. And if someone can keep it going, I will, if you'll let me know, I'll send you a screenshot or a picture of the Yogananda readings for the week. Blue, prayers for the horses that died in the Saratoga fire. I see one horse still has not crossed. There may be more. He's a young black with a white face. He's watching me closely. I'm tired after helping others cross. He's looking for his mom human. I didn't know anything about that, Blue, but my heart goes out to them and to their humans. What a loss. Darlene, I'll be in Denver for the week, Denver, Colorado. We have something called the Transplant Games of America. They have it internationally as well. I've never gone to the international ones. Maybe I will next year. I'll see where it's being held. But this year, here in America, it's in Denver. It's a week of gathering of people who have had an organ transplant or given an organ, donated a part of their body, and their loved ones, if it was someone who passed and left the message for them to donate body parts, the loved ones come to the games. And what's so beautiful is we do a ceremony where everybody marches in with either your team or your organization, and the donor families all march in together. And most of them, if not all, are carrying a memento of their loved one. It'll either be a picture or something depicting their loved one who donated so others can live. It is truly a second chance at life when you have an organ that's transplanted. I'm celebrating next month 51 years of having my kidney transplant. It's not typical. Usually they'll tell you 15 years extra is a good number. So I've really tripled that plus, and so happy that I'm still here, still going after all these years. I think that's a song. Anyway, I'll be participating in a 5K walk. So I've been trying to prepare myself for that. And I've been walking around this lake that's here where Ruth lives. That's where I've been for a bit. And every day I go out and walk. And every day I see something that nature is showing me, whether it's hawks, geese, rabbits. And yesterday I walked upon a coyote. It was so interesting because I decided quite a while ago that I was not going to have any fear. And, fear is a human emotion. That's what it is. And as humans, there are certain things that maybe we want to stay away from, like a wild animal that you come upon in the wild. And he was just sitting there. He did not look happy. He looked hungry and he looked kind of ferocious. So I'm walking and there's a couple walking ahead of me, but they're like way ahead of me. And I'm thinking, if he were to, I don't really think they attack humans, big humans anyway, grown humans. But if he were to attack me, I'm like, there's no help because I'm out in nature. I'm here pretty much by myself. And so I just put out the word telepathically to him. All right, dude, I'm just here to walk. I'm not bothering you, so don't bother me. And I'll be on my way. And I did. And I didn't show any fear because I know that's the worst thing you can do with a wild animal or with any animal. So I just kept walking. I kept my pace. I kept just make every step a prayer. I thought about that. Make every step a prayer and praise as I walk along my way. Praise that I was able to see him. How often do you get to see a coyote out in the wild and just see their amazing look? So that happened yesterday. I've seen, like I said, the geese pretty much every day. And it was so interesting. It was like all the other little animals got the memo that the coyote was there. And I didn't see anything until I came upon him. And then it hit me. That's why there's no geese. That's why there's no rabbits. They're really staying away or staying hidden so that they're not his dinner. And so I get almost all the way around the lake. I got about 3/4 of the way. And there were the geese. They were very far away from him. And, if you've ever seen the geese fly in the air, they fly in a formation, in a V formation. Well, they were walking down into the lake, and they did that formation in the lake. I was telling Ruth about it later, and I said, I always see them when they're flying. There's like a leader. There's the one goose up front. That's like the head honcho leader. And then the others just kind of fall in formation, in a V formation behind him. And they did that. They're like, follow the leader into the water. And they were so beautiful. I did take some pictures, and I've been trying to share those pictures out on Facebook so that you all can see them as well. But I want you to know the walking is going really well, even with a broken toe. It hurts. It does still hurt, but I found a new pair of shoes that are mostly cloth on the top, because the ones that I had, the sole was coming up and rubbing against that little toe too much, and it was really painful. So I found some that are more comfortable, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to walk that 5K with ease and grace, and with Dr. Ruth Anderson by my side. She's going to walk it with me this year. Okay, so let's see what's going on, and then let's do our prayers together. 17 horses. Oh my goodness. Oh, blue. I'll have to look at that and send some energy into their souls and into the humans that are left behind. Andrea, I love this lake. I love walking around it. And I almost skipped it yesterday. And something in me said, no, you need the journey. You need that beauty of walking around the lake. And so that's what I did. I'm going to continue to do that this summer. The reason I almost skipped it, it was 92 degrees in the afternoon. And I said, can I really make it around there, that whole lake, in this heat? But a cloud cover came, covered up the sun, and I was able to walk with my hat covering my face and made it across with ease and grace. And Deirdre, I want to donate my remains when I die. The doctor's office is helping with that. I will let you know, Deirdre, because it's very simple. And yeah, the doctors aren't going to help you, but I will get you the information. And that's the one thing about the transplant games. When we gather together, there are booths of people that give out information about organ donation and about kidney disease and all kinds of good stuff. When I went into kidney failure, I didn't know I was sick. It really is called the silent killer, because I didn't know I was sick until my organs had totally failed. There was no kidney function at all. And it was a miracle that it was discovered. And if the doctors had not sent me for testing to see what was going on, because I was 6 months pregnant at the time, and I just thought I was pregnant. I just thought, this is how you feel when you're pregnant. And they found that the kidneys weren't working at all, and I would have died, and the baby would have died. So pay attention to your lab work and let your doctor tell you how your kidneys are doing, because that's how they tell, is by your lab work. Your blood work will show what your kidney function is. And let's see what else we got. Oh, blue. And Kim says, good morning, Kim, to you. And I'm so happy that you guys are following this journey. Well, we are happy that you're here, Kim. You're a big part of our family. You are a P for peace, and I'm so happy that you're with us. And Deirdre says, love your walking pictures so much. Another book, maybe. You know, we've talked for years now about putting some of the pictures that I've taken along the way into like a book you would put out on the table for like when visitors come, or even when you're just sitting there and want to look and reflect. I think it's about time for that to happen. Yeah, I think with these pictures that I'm able to take, the sunsets here in Colorado, wow, I've never seen such beauty as when the sun hits that one spot just before it goes behind the mountain, and if there's clouds there, and the after the sun goes behind the mountain, that's when the colors come to life, and these skies are just beautiful. There's no other word for it. They're just beautiful. And so yeah, I think they need to be put in a book, definitely. And Blue says, I feel so bad for Julie, our vet. She is one of the vets for Saratoga Racetrack. Oh, sweetheart. I'm going to have to look and see what happened, because I just don't turn any news on. So I'll Google and see what happened there. Okay, well, let's do some prayers together before we say goodbye to each other for this week. Hopefully, some of you, like maybe Gracie, Kathy Hand, anyone else who wants to step up, maybe you can keep Cuppa going, even if you come on every morning just to check in, just to say hello to each other. That would be so beautiful to keep that going. I'm going to try to do some lives from Denver while I'm there, just to show you all some of what's happening, because this gathering that happens, there's thousands of people, thousands that come from all over the country. One of our participants on our Florida team is 2 years old, 2 years old, and she received a heart when she was 6 months old. I am so excited to meet her. I've been in touch with her mom, and I'm hoping that she'll do a picture with me, and maybe I can do a little interview with the parents about what that journey was like. And it must have been so scary to know that your newborn needs a heart. And I know that our Mama Hada Bear works closely with children like that, children who, for whatever reason, need a little bit of special attention after they come into our world. So Mama Hada Bear has sent her a Hada Bear, and I have it in my possession. I will be presenting it to her along with the book and her little certificate saying that she is a superhero. So I'm hoping to get that on either video or pictures of that happening as I give it to her name is Erie, and I'd like for us to keep her in our prayers for her to continue to thrive and that heart to beat beautifully inside of her little tiny body. Okay, so Deirdre, thank you for giving us our daily prayer, and please pray this all week, you guys. While I'm not here, please remember to pray for everyone on our planet, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, our children, they are our future, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, especially the ones who are deployed, all nations and their leaders, and praying for them to find it in their heart to lead their country to peace. Prayers for me. I appreciate that. And please keep me in your heart all week as I will be undergoing some of these games that I'm participating in. And for my family, thank you for that. And for any traveling P's. Deirdre, I so appreciate you every day putting our prayer up for us. And as I said, please continue to pray that prayer as you go about your week. Oh, Friday, you're getting a Brookster. Oh, wow. I'm so glad they're coming to see you, Blue. And it feels like with your tender heart, that's going to be a beautiful experience to have them come visit. And I'll play their song. I'll put a link to the song in the messenger. So if anyone does want to jump on here and do a cuppa, just even for a few minutes every day, you can maybe play the song for each other. All right, let's go into our hearts. God, I just want to pray for this family. Pray for all of us that recognize who we are and what we are and our divine destiny of coming together as a beautiful, amazing energy, walking together on this planet with the same desires, the same energy of love and consciousness that says, I'm so grateful and I just love you. Lord, I lift up those who are suffering right now, either physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We pray for those who have experienced loss, and may there be peace and comfort in each heart where that loss has taken place. We lift up our world. Our desire together is world peace. And I know in my heart that this is happening. And I thank you, God. I thank you for your miracles. I thank you for your hand in touching those who have the power to sign peace agreements, those who have the power to make this a reality. I pray for those who have given of themselves so selfishly, those organ donors who say, here, take this piece of me that I don't really need right now. I'll loan it to you. And I thank you for my organ donor, for my brother who did that so many years ago. Thank you for the extra time for those of us who had the second chance at life. And God, I just lift up this family as I will be away for this next week. May everyone here remember their magnificence. We thank you. We honor you as the giver of all love, the giver of all life, the giver of all joy. Om Shanti, Om Peace, and Amen. All right. Oh, thank you all. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for being here with me for these few minutes. I'll be back on with Dr. Ruth Anderson in about an hour, and we will do a meditation excavation and see where Spirit takes us to look at what's possible and what we need to be aware of. So let me get the song playing, Up, 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 and we will go up, up, and out of here. Well, let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center. And slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher yet. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. And by the power of the Spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, as we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, set your intentions. We off to another dimension. Up, we go. Let love lead the way. Up, we go. No time to hesitate. Up, emotions. We're off to another dimension. Up, up, up we go. Lovely way. Up, up, up we go. No time to hesitate. Up, up, up we go. And it feels so good. Up, up, up we go. We're going higher, higher, yeah. We're going higher, higher, yeah. We're going higher, higher, yeah.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, up, up we go now. Raise the vibe higher and higher to the sky. Don't make no ways to fly. Up, up we go now. And it feels so up, up, up we go.
Off to another dimension.
Going higher, higher we go.
Higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher we go.
Flying high, so high.
Going higher, higher we go.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, yeah.
We needed that today, didn't we? To raise us up, up, up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your sentiments. Thank you for going with me to the transplant games that I will be at starting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So I love you. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And if you're willing to come on to Cuppa throughout the week while I'm away, just send me a little message. Let me know. And I will send you the info of how to do that if you haven't done it before. I love you. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed.